Hey guys, Pet here bringing you the second match from week number 4. This one was between the Torres' Torkoals versus the San Francisco Sandcastles. So yeah guys, let's just go ahead and jump to the battle screen here. Alright, nice. So we got the Sandcastles on the top. We've got Kieran Black, Latios, Gligar, Vaporeon, Salazzle, and Whimsicott. And on the bottom side here we got Garchomp, Regirock, Zapdos, Virizion, Cloyster, and Pyroar. Let me make sure I got my music turned off here. Normal. Alright, so let's just start it up. So John's going to lead with his Regirock as Caleb leads with his Kieran Black. Kieran goes for the Iron Head. It does a lot of damage. Holy cow, that's so much damage. Considering how fat Regirock is on the defensive side. But then he flinches. I imagine he was trying to set up rocks here. That's what I imagine he was going for. But he could have been going for a Stone Edge. I don't know if it kills. Considering that did so much damage, who knows? He might have been like fully offensive invested or something. And I still don't know if a Stone Edge would kill Kyurem or something. But heck, it probably would have done a lot if he was going for a Stone Edge. But he might have just been setting rocks as well. But he gets the flinch, so then he's just gonna stay in on his Regirock and let it go down to Iron Head. So Kyurem gets a huge threat out of the way right out of the gate. So then comes the Garchomp. He obviously doesn't want to stay in against this thing, as that's probably banded Kyurem. Looking at that damage. Let me go back here. Yeah, considering it did 60%, that's probably banded Kyurem, so I'm sure he's locked in. And then he goes in the Garchomp here, and the Outrage is pretty obvious, but John kind of has to go for it, because if he goes for something else, and maybe in, like, let's say Kyurem isn't banded, and it goes for a Outrage instead, and let's say Garchomp goes for the Earthquake or something, or maybe some other move, Poison Jab predicting the Whimsicott or something like that, but then the Kyurem isn't banded and it doesn't switch, and then it goes for an Outrage, then he'd lose his Garchomp too. So he has to make the play here and go for the Outrage, which is fine. So then Whimsicott comes in, and it's just going to fire off a Moonblast. Doesn't clean 30%, as he gets the special attack drop, which is huge, and that Heat Wave only does 30% or 40%. Then he gets a crit and another special attack drop, so this Whimsicott is being clutch and is able to take a -2 Heat Wave easy peasy. And the Moonblast is just going to go ahead and finish off the Zapdos. So then out comes the Pyroar, and he's going to switch out and go into his Salazzle to take the Flamethrower. And that does so much. That's got to be specs, considering that was a resisted hit. So he's going to switch out here into his Cloyster, and that Sludge Wave just kills him. It's really, it's not a good switch into Cloyster there because, if he goes for a Flamethrower, it's neutral. Sludge Wave is neutral. And Cloyster's special defense is so low that there's no way he lives 2 hits. Because, he would have had to live the hit on the switch in. And then on the next turn, Salazzle still would have outsped, and he would have had to live another hit. So there's no way that, it was a crit, I think. No, it wasn't even a crit. It doesn't, but Cloyster cannot live special hits at all. So, the Salazzle just kills him. No problem. So then he's going to go out into Virizion, which is also weak to Sludge Wave. So I don't know if that crit mattered, actually. Probably not, considering it's super effective. But, let me pause it real quick. But Virizion does have, huge special defense, so it might have mattered. I'm pretty curious. Let's see here. Oh, I clicked the wrong one. Let's find out. My computer's being really slow because I'm uploading another one of the videos right now. Holy cow. May not be able to do this live. Falcon Punch. What is that? Okay. Verizon Wireless and Salazzle. Okay, you know what? Let's see here. Thinking that was Spec Salazzle. Okay, no, it wouldn't have mattered unless, if he's running any bulk. Let's see, can you see that on my screen? Yeah, sweet. Okay, so Sludge Wave obviously has got the 100% right here. So that's choice specs. If he's not choice specs, I think the crit does matter. And then he obviously Virizion could have easily finished him off. So I don't know if he specs, it doesn't matter. If it wasn't specs, then it does matter. But the reason I say it's probably specs is because he just keeps clicking Sludge Wave, but it's his best move in every. No wait, he's Life Orb. Wow, I'm not paying attention. Holy cow. Jeez, Hunter. Okay, 1 second. 1 second. Let me make sure that's right. Wow, I'm so stupid. Okay, so it has a 31% chance to one-hit KO. With Sludge Wave. So it might have mattered, but it could have just been a high roll as well. So, you know, we'll never know. The crit did make it to where it was guaranteed crit, one-hit KO, but it could have been a high roll anyway, so who knows. But anyways, Garchomp does finish him off with the EQ. At this point, I think it was too late for him to win the game anyways, so I don't think it really mattered, as the Latios can just come in and Draco for free because something's going to die. Then out comes the Pyroar here. And I believe he just switches into Vaporeon because he has no reason not to. But he does fire off the Draco first, actually. Which is a good idea because I don't think Pyroar can't kill Latios. It's too bulky, especially defensive. But so he just fires off some nice bit of damage before going into Vaporeon. And he specs locked into Dark Pulse, so Vaporeon takes that no problem. And then this next Scald is just going to finish off the Pyroar here and give Caleb a pretty clean 5-0 victory. John's team was not really well prepared for the Salazzle because Virizion, Cloyster, Pyroar all have pretty bad matchups against it. Once he lost his Regirock, he couldn't switch in to a Flamethrower really. Well, Garchomp could have, but his Garchomp still took a pretty good bit from that Sludge Wave. Let's see, how much was it? Yeah, 36%. So I mean, yeah. Who knows? He might have had. Well, I don't know. If he'd had HP Ice on that set, that's what he would have fired off. That was HP Ice. Yeah, HP Ice on that set, on that Life Orb set, would have been a nice move too, considering Garchomp resists Sludge Wave and Flamethrower. So I'd like to see HP Ice because that would have done probably nearly KO'd him on the Garchomp. But it all worked out in the end. He gets a nice 5-0 victory, which is huge because he started off the year 0-2 with a really bad differential. And now he is 2-2, and his differential is only, I think it's like -3 now. No, wait, no, he's back to even now. Yeah. No, he's back to even now because of this 5-0. So his differential, he's now 2-2 with a 0 differential. So this is a huge game for him, getting this clean 5-0. And yeah, good game to week number 4. We got 2 more. See you guys there. Peace.